What's good, y'all? We're back with another video. We're vlogging today. The last vlog that we did was when we had the campfire.
Gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
It's been like a week since the campfire. I'm lying.
Psych, I lied.
That was like 3 days ago. Oh my goodness. So today we're gonna be doing a few different things. Right now, I'm just about to get some breakfast. It's a little late for breakfast, but I really just want some cereal right now. Nothing too crazy. So, we're gonna have a good day. It's only about 12 o'clock. Let's just not chill for the rest of the day. Let's be more productive and do whatever we can by making this video. Yep, this is a part of the list. Today's gonna be a good day. We already got a lot of stuff done. We've been productive all week, and we're gonna start adding more to that, list of stuff to do every day. I'm gonna come back to y'all a little later. So, yeah.
The next day.
What's good, chat? So I don't know if I'll be able to record all this, but we gonna do a little cooking with Moni. Well, I need 2 hands for this one. Cooking with Moni. We about to have a seafood boil, and this one gonna be rocking. Let's go. You already know, you gotta roll up your sleeves, wash your hands, and get ready for the dirty work. Next, you grab your shrimp, of course. You get a bowl so you can wash that junk. I mean, not this bowl. You get a bigger bowl. What you talking about? You get a bigger bowl so you can wash that whole. And we washing that whole. We got the shrimp. It's all frozen. You gonna put them holes in some like lukewarm water, not hot because it's gonna start like cooking, but y'all should know. I like doing seafood boils because you don't have to peel the shrimp, so I could just throw them in the water. Tight. But anyway, we still putting shrimp in there. I think I put like 24, 25 in there. But you're just rinsing it again and again, making sure it's thawing out completely. And you're just gonna leave it sitting in some water. Next, you're grabbing this big ass pot and what's I call a steamer. Use that, washing it, make sure everything clean. Nobody gets sick on my watch. We still clean it. Just keep washing that. We're doing that. Yeah, rinse it off. You don't want no soap in your junk. No soap in your junk. I think after I rinsed everything off, just get a towel, dry everything off. You don't want to put water on top of the stove iron. That junk gonna blow up on the set. It's gonna blow up. Alright, next, just fill it up with some water. Then put it on the stove. Let it start getting to a boil while you get everything else ready. Let that boil. Next, we got the crab legs, the eggs I'm about to boil. We got some Carolina sausages, some potatoes, and some corn. We're gonna start by what they call that, shucking the corn. We're gonna start by taking all that stuff off there, and all the string on the corn, and then cut it into like 2. I think I got OCD. That part was kind of bugging me. I can't cap to you, but did this for like 2 more times. That was 9. Am I tripping? That was 6 pieces of corn. So I was loud. I was only making 2 pans. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Chill, Boogs. Nobody was doubting you, cuz. Anyway, we doing the potatoes. We gonna put them in some water too. I did about the same number as I did the shrimp. 24, 25 little potatoes. And we just rinse them off with the water, letting them soak. Just cleaning them, everything that we use off. Hey, while I'm here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tap into my cousin DJ Neptune. This is his song, by the way. Alright, so next, I'm making my little butter sauce. You know, you want the seafood to soak in something with a little flavor. So I got some margarine, and after I put it in the microwave for about like 15-20 seconds, I added some OJ because we didn't have lemon juice, but you know, it do the same thing. It do the same thing. Then I put in this Cajun choice shrimp flavor seasoning, just a little bit because I'm saving the other half. Put a little Old Bay in there, some what is that called? What is that called? What is this? That stuff. I put that lemon pepper stepper in there. Stop playing with them. Once that's ready, you already know. Throwing that butter sauce in there, let it, you know, get some flavor. You know, y'all already know it. Stop playing with them. Let that sit, soak in the water for a little bit. Now it's time to get to the real, to this. We got the corn. We gonna start putting everything in the water. The water is ready. Been boiling for like 15 minutes maybe, and it's ready. So we putting the corn in there, then the shrimp, and next we going in there with the potatoes. They've been clean. Everything's been, you know, sitting, soak everything. You feel me? Then lastly we gonna have our crabs. We're gonna put our crabs in there. Oh, before the crabs, we put the huevos in there. My bad, G. My bad. Alright, now it's time to put the crabs in there. I think I had about 6 of them hoes in there. 5, 6. I can't count. Oh no. But we let all that boil. Let them in there the right way. And now it's time to work on the sides. I get my Carolina sausages. You know, these the best, so don't get the spicy ones though. Them drugs be mad hot. You gotta get the yellow box. But now I get like 5 of them, and I start cutting them into like little circles. After spending a little time cutting, you know, I start to throw them on the grill that we have on the stove. You know, that middle part on the grill. What? That middle part on the stove, that's the grill. So I start throwing a few of them on there so I could get things rolling while I'm cutting the rest of them. I end up only using about like 4 of them because I put some of them in the butter sauce I'm about to make. Y'all gonna see that. I was there for a minute just cooking them, John. I don't be realizing how long it be taking to cook sometimes. But yeah, I'm almost done and everything's looking great. Smelling great. These are the sausages, those little circle johns I cut them in. I do this about a few more times because I should just put them all on there now that I'm thinking about it. This would have been so more time efficient. I'm not even gonna lie to you, chat. The smoke was really getting in my eye. I really thought I was really finna cry. Bars. But anyway, now we making the butter sauce. We getting more butter. This is just to go on top of the seafood. You feel me? Throwing that whole in the microwave for another 15-20 seconds. Make sure you check when the sausage are still in the stove. You're not trying to burn the house down. Once that's all done and melted, you know, you get a little hot sauce. You know, that's gonna make it. You already know it's gonna make it good. You feel me? Black people in hot sauce. You heard? Now I'm just getting the rest of the sausages off the stove and showing y'all my sauce. It's a little orange, but you know, it's okay. I'm adding the rest of the Cajun seasoning in there. That's what I told y'all I was saving it for. And then next, I'm getting a cup of OJ. You know, just like last time. Same sauce. And I'm going to cut up the sausages and put them all in the sauce. It's all going to be great. Next, I add the sausages and the sauce. And just give it a good mix, you know. Add a little more obey. Everything's great. Now, me just being different, I put ramen in my seafood boil, so that's what I'm getting ready, the ramen. And now I'm plating, you know, the trick. I add the corn in there, you know, I add about 2 to 3 full crab legs. They all got the legs in there. I made sure that this plate was for Ma Dukes. Had to make sure she got the best of everything. So next I'm adding the potatoes and the corns more, and the shrimp as well as the eggs. I don't really like boiled eggs, but she do. So I almost dropped that whole, not gonna lie. But nah, we're still plating, getting everything right. I added about I split it up in half, to be honest. We all got about the same amount, except she got the eggs, basically. Once I finished putting everything in there, I added some of that flavored water. Put the rest of the water in the sauce, to make it more, because it was a little thick, to be honest. I added her noodles, of course. Topped it off with some obe. Obe, that seafood, that junk, good. And then I put, of course, the sauce on top of everything. It's gonna make it all better. You wanna get all the flavors indulged in that hoe. Then, of course, don't forget the sausages. Add them all in there. Look at the presentation. It just looks amazing. Oh my god. So, unfortunately, she wasn't eating it right when, it was ready. But I just wrapped it in some foil and put it on top of the stove because the oven was on, so it was going to stay hot. I just burned my finger there, for sure. But yeah, it came out really nice. It tasted great. Everything was amazing. And next, I was making one for myself. So basically, just did the same thing, but I added a little bit of different stuff in mine. She don't like her stuff too spicy, but I added some obe in my noodle water, to get it all settled in there. Started with the crabs in mine. Added the corn, potatoes, shrimp, everything that was left inside the boiling water. We finished the little cooking with Moni thing, and now the party's just going on, and I'm just ready to go upstairs. I'm really ready to go upstairs, but it's been a good day. Ate some good food, and we're having a blast, but I'm gonna come back to y'all in a little later.